I guess my parents never really encouraged me to go into martial arts. They really put me there. It was always there, and I just really think it was something that was always in me. My grandmother was a Muay Thai master and Kung Fu master. My father has black belts in Judo and also in a military martial art. My mother always training me. You know, she's been my coach, my trainer, my mother, my instructor, everything. My mom, I would say, is probably the biggest driving force behind all this, because she would always be like, well, you know, why don't you try this, or why don't you do this? And I would do something and she would go, oh, that's really good, why don't you try doing this? I would say she has always put it into my mind that, you know, I always want to go a step above, that being okay is not okay. I look back, and when I was a yellow belt, testing for my yellow belt, you actually have to break a board. You know, just one board, simple hammer fist, and I couldn't break it. I was the only one in the testing that didn't break the board, and the instructor just wanted to give me, the belt anyway. He just said, that's fine, he doesn't have to break it. But my parents were just so adamant about it. They're like, no, he needs to break that board. He needs to realize that you're going to come up to obstacles in your life, and then you overcome them. And it took me probably another week or so before I came to class, and then finally I broke the board. Teaching is a whole different realm. There's plenty of instructors that show you how to do stuff, but there are very few teachers that actually teach you the martial arts, because it's not all about learning to kick and punch. There's a whole lot more to it. There's just the philosophy and the spirituality behind it. Well, I always have eyes on me all the time watching me, and I'm always supposed to be the best example, and it is a lot of pressure. It gets to me sometimes. And some people come in and train, and they start to realize that there's so much more to the martial arts than just the physical aspects. It's just learning how to kick a bag or break a board or punch someone. And some people come in, I come in here for the physical fitness or self-defense, and those are valid points. Self-defense is probably one of the more important things in the martial arts, just the confidence in yourself and knowing that you would be able to defend yourself in a sticky situation. The depth of the martial arts, you know, there's so much tradition behind it. There's whole cultures that are built around the martial art. You know, we teach the Korean language here. We teach a lot of the Korean culture, because Taekwondo is embedded in the Korean culture. So we stick very much to traditions, and we enforce, you know, lots of discipline, lots of respect, lots of honor, and learning to be a good person and not just a good practitioner. You know, that's what it's all about, being a good martial artist. You know, that learning to be humble, learning to be honest, learning to be true. So those are all very important things that someone would open their eyes to something like that. And if they're open to learning new things and they're open to improving themselves, then I think, you know, that type of person would want to be in the martial arts. And the martial arts defines me as a person, and just the experiences and the philosophy and everything that I've drawn from it is kind of been the foundation and the framework for my life. I have an official record through the U.S. Breaking Association, the highest board break, which is 9-4. I do hold a world title in creative breaking. I just won the ISKA World Breaking Championships, the one they show on ESPN. And I do have a movie that I'm doing this summer that's a pretty big deal. Miramax backed their whole distribution, so they have a pretty big budget. I guess I'm just seeing this as an opportunity to really get my face and my name out there. And I don't know, I'll see where it takes me. You know, once I graduate from school with my bachelor's, then I'm going to take a year off and pursue some films and things of that nature, and just see where it goes.
Blow me away, blow me away. And it was in the darkest of my days, when you took my sorrow, when you took my pain, buried them away, buried them away. I wish I could lay down beside you.
call him the Magician, Mitt Lenix.
Wow, a triple break. That is a good 9, maybe 10 feet off the ground. Now this is a trademark Mitt Lenix move. There is not another competitor in this country, I don't believe, that can do that move.
Is he going over the top?
Also put those about 10 feet in the air, much like the other board break in the air. Wow, executes very well. Incredible. Most people couldn't hit that with their hand, let alone their foot. Well, a great routine by Mitt.
this guy knows what I'm thinking. But also, I know what you're thinking. Not nearly dangerous enough, right?
Right!
We can get way more dangerous, right?
Right!
Very good.
That's right, people. We can tell by the size of your cheers that you people want more action! This is an action stack! The very sight causes the audience to scream out in terror. Oh, very good.
I can hold it.
It's better if
you know where it is.
I think that one's out of juice. You know what, Judah? This is the perfect time to bring up my new safety feature. I found that stacked too high. Every now and again I slip off the top stack. So I thought of a way to remedy this. I had a thought. If I could only nail my feet to the board. And I thought, you know what, that's crazy. And then I had another thought. Why don't I just nail my feet to the board? Presenting the safety board of danger.
Ooh, the fool! You the fool!
Right on cue.
You the fool!
Now these are 2-inch long, razor-sharp nails that you get at the Yield Home Depot. We do need a large volunteer.
Scanning the audience for a man whose age is equal to or greater than of mine. Scanning. Scanning. Scanning for second best. Right there! Right here! Yes! You, sir!
Kevin!
I got you! Thought I was picking the person.
Oh.
Give him a raise as he makes his way to the stage! Leaves a little liability in his seat. All right, what's your name? Sonny, everyone say hey, Sonny! Hey! All right, here's what I need you to do.
Now, Sonny, raise your hands in triumph. The crowd loves you.
All right, here's what you have to do. You're just going to have to grab to the side. Don't grab the nails. All right, hold on to this and stick your hip right up against it. Right up on that side.
Now, Judah, why would I be doing something this crazy?
Probably for the applause of the audience. Which sounds like...
I can see my mom from here.
Yeah. No brain, no pain.
Is your insurance paid?
Make sure you got insurance.
Now, the key to standing on a bed of nails is to distribute your weight evenly across the bed of nails.
It's just like slipping into a hot bath. From nails.
Now, in a moment, I will count to 3. I will perform this insane stunt, ending in a thunderous applause. Now, Steve.
Probably kill his mother. Have a heart attack.
Now, Steve, you're gonna step away just like Judah is. You're gonna let go, but you're gonna leave your head here. Don't run away. I still need you. So step away. There you go. Step away a little bit more. Good. You might want to cover your unmentionable.
Mr. Long, come sit down.
You just mentioned that.
Right. Now,
Come
it's
sit down.
starting to hurt a little bit. So here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Don't put him on the nails. What are you doing?
Will you rub my feet? He says yes. He says he's giving away free foot rubs.
Free foot rubs.
All right, thanks, Steve. You can put me down now. I felt so safe in your arms. High five. Raise your arms and triumph. The crowd loves you.
Sit down, Mr. Long.
I'll get this.
Thanks, Judah. You're so helpful.
Oh, it's all gone.
Now, Judah here is an amazing juggler. Being a juggler, you have great reflexes. You can catch things flying into any direction at any time.
This is your midday sobriety test, people. Keep your eye on the gold club.
I thought they shut that place down.
And now we know who all the regular members were. All right, here we go. Under the leg, and now a little bit more intimate.
Oh my God.
But I know what you're thinking. I saw my grandmother do that last Easter, right? Not nearly dangerous enough, right? Well, I here these razor sharp machetes. Oh, sorry.
Now, Mick, why would I be doing something like this?
For the applause of the audience, which sounds like...
I just pulled this lever and they started applauding. And then a Chuck Norris clip plays. All right, here we go.
Now, if you clap loud enough, you'll probably throw one underneath his leg.
Oh, and now a little bit more intimate.
Mazel tov!